Greetings, this is Ludril and welcome back to Let's Play Thief of Thieves Volume 4, which I think is the last volume. It's not a huge game.
So this is it, huh? Quite a step away from the villa.
Indeed it is. Come on in. There is someone here you might want to meet.
Okay.
Why does it? Oh, okay.
Is it my birthday? And if it is, why aren't you in thongs inside of a big cake? Wait a minute. How did you get here faster than I did? And you were totally still at home when I called you from the airport.
Thanks to our inquisitive mutual acquaintance, I had to take a private jet.
Had to, huh?
Well, gotta take the bad with the good.
All right, let us get into business, planning the next heist.
It's weird that it's missing dialogue here and there. Did he add the lines later
Please, there is something
so they
we
couldn't
must
re-record
discuss.
it, or did they forget to
I know
record some
there's
of them?
still much sadness, but we need a person of certain talents to achieve our goals. I have this person now. Please consider her with an open mind. Tyranny, if you would join us.
Really?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm going with a fuck.
Be serious.
No way.
This is a mistake.
Now, everyone, please, let her speak.
I do not work for Pavoni anymore. Ever. I am in this business for money. Not killing. Not violence. What Orso did was horrible. He is a horrible man, sick. And I am very, very sorry about Chip. I wish to help you in every way now. If you will give me the chance.
That's fair, I guess.
I have spoken with Tyranny at length, and considered for many nights. I believe I can rely on her, and I hope you can as well.
You know that someone's gonna
And
betray
while
us.
I do not often do this, I will remind you that I am the one who chooses the team. If any of you have doubts, bring them to me in private.
Fine then. Oh yeah, we totally need the extra tension around here.
All right, this job is going to be a bit different. We have the chance to do something good. And also, obviously, to make some money. This will be the most complex of our heists so far. We will go through the whole thing right now. I do not expect you to remember all of this in one go, so don't worry. We will get back to the specifics later. The mark is Humbert St. John, a hedge fund manager and a pharmaceutical company CEO. One of his signature moves is acquiring rights to drugs and raising their price 100-fold. I was contacted by a patient advocacy group for a rare bone disease, to whom St. John did just that. They are paying us to make St. John release an essential drug whose price he raised from $80 to almost $1,000.
Okay, what's our in?
We hit him where it hurts.
Wait, I got it. His hedge fund.
Correct. We will take his money hostage. Then, we will make him sign off the rights to the drug, and to make a public announcement about it.
This isn't really my field, but isn't that money tied in investments?
You're correct. The hedge fund capital is tied in investments, so he's not lying in his account. we need to get him to liquidate a part of it to invest it in something else.
And you lost me.
We will need a suitable honeypot company for him to invest in. When he has liquidated some of the fund's investments, we will swoop in and transfer them offshore. Unfortunately, the bank will flag such a large transfer, so we need to hack them.
I think you need someone a lot more white-collar for this one.
No, as it happens, you are the perfect team for this. There are 3 parts in this job. First, we need to attend St. John's investor event and tip him about the company. We will also scout the location and prepare for the intrusion later. Then, we infiltrate the bank and their computer systems and modify them so the transfer does not get flagged. Finally, we break into St. John's office to make the transfer from his dedicated terminal and invite him in.
Let me guess. I need to infiltrate the party and convince St. John.
Exactly.
I have an invitation for us both, Celia. We'll be there legitimately as respectable security consultants.
Oh, okay.
This will give you time to scout the security arrangements.
What is the honeypot company?
It is an upcoming biotechnology company called Amrita. They claim they have reversed something called telomere clocks, which means incredible longevity.
If only.
St. John deals only in private companies with less regulation, and Amrita mysteriously canceled their IPO.
With a little help and sophisticated persuasion.
Now, about the security. Here are the building and electrical plans. What do you see, Tyranny?
It looks like there are motion detectors somewhere in the office. Also, you need to get past 2 electronic locks in the elevators. The easiest way is to get key fobs from the staff. They'll give you access to the upper floors.
I'll just pick a few pockets. Can do. One thing bugs me. A lot hinges on St. John investing in Amrita. How do we know he'll bite?
Nothing in this life is certain. However, it is exactly the kind of business he invests in. He has a reputation of having a Midas touch with risky up-and-coming companies like this.
I guess we ask everything
How
then.
much are we borrowing from St. John exactly?
Around 70 million pounds.
Holy shit.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this out there, but why are we returning the money?
Well, if you keep it, St. John has no choice but to report the theft and the extortion.
When this is over, he has seen some of our faces, so he would put us at risk. Of course we have expenses, and we will need compensation for our time, which he will be happy to pay.
Why wouldn't St. John just turn us into the authorities afterwards?
Risking it becoming public someone just stole old investor money from him?
Good point. Alright, got what I need. Apart from the extensive knowledge of investing I'll need. I'll wing it.
Yeah, the name of the game is I'll wing it.
I have prepared you a crash course. Come see me when you're ready to start.
So far. We plan all this heist and then we wing it completely. Hey. No, we'll wait for you. Let's look at the other people first.
Oh my god.
What?
What do you mean, what? It's him!
Yep, it sure is. Hovering over my shoulder, just like at home. You gonna get over this before we need to be in the field again?
Don't worry, I'll be just fine. So, did you want something?
I really wish Chip was here.
Yeah. He could be a real dumbass sometimes, but...
Yeah, we fucked that up so
never let it
badly.
fly.
I didn't actually think about consequences.
Yeah. You're a buff thing. What?
Oh god, I wasn't even close.
Shit. I'm gonna miss that brat.
Yeah, me too. Have you been to London before?
Nope.
I'm sure it counts for something.
Wrong-handed traffic is a real trip. I need to get out there and practice.
Man, I don't even know how you practice
You'll be
stuff
fine.
like that.
Damn right I will be.
It's all muscle memory driving, so it's
Just need to
gonna
plan things
must be
real
so
well in
weird.
advance. There's no improvising in that maze the locals call a road network.
What do you think about Tyranny?
It's like a fashion magazine threw up on a nerd.
Well, yeah, but I mean beyond that.
Honestly, I don't know. It's like Damiano said. We need her and she ain't to blame for what happened. But, yeah.
We'll give you a
For a
chance.
chance. Need to pull off this job after all.
Yeah, I've worked with worse. Damiano hasn't done me wrong so far.
She set
I'll
him
talk
up,
to you later.
so she's partly at blame. On the other hand, because she set him up and the way she set him up, there might be a good reason there to be feeling guilty. So, you know.
Hello there.
Hello, Celia.
What do you think about Tyranny being on the team?
Not much. Waiting to see how she does on the field.
Yeah, me too. Guess we should give her that chance, though.
I gave you that chance, and it has been okay.
High praise, as usual.
Said that we got Chip killed, but sure.
How do you feel about the boss showing up?
It is a surprise.
A surprise. Just
Master
that.
of understatement,
I
this
know
guy.
his work, but he too is just a human being like any of us.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Affirming. That is the right word, yes?
I guess, if you mean like we can all do major things.
Yes.
Okay then. Affirming it is. Nothing right now.
Alright. Let's go speak to Tyranny. Where is Redmond? Oh, he's upstairs, I think.
Hey, Tyranny.
Hey,
I'd like to know a bit about your background.
why?
I want to know who I'm working with.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Right now, I do social engineering, electronic security and hacking, but I guess you know that. I did a year of electrical engineering in Iran, then moved to Milan to finish my studies. Want to know anything else?
How did you end up working for Pavoni?
Friend of a friend said they need a hacker. Simple as that.
Right.
What is the cocaine snark? Nah, not gonna say that. I think it was because she likes cocaine, that's why she needed money, something like that. But that's kinda rude, so...
Redmond.
Celia,
Think it's wise to have Tyranny on the team now?
it's Damiano's call, and I'm not going to question it. Besides, finding a replacement would push back the schedule, and we can't afford that.
Okay then, I suppose.
It won't hurt to keep your eyes and ears open when you're around her, though.
Got it. We never had a proper discussion about what happened at the airport.
Ah, the repatriation interview with Special Agent Ju Nikita. She's actually a founding member of the FBI art crime team. I guess last year she figured out that Redmond isn't just thief folklore. Catching me would be a great way for her to wrap up her career.
What does she have on you?
Nothing concrete, just some incidental stuff from an old score. She's been bugging me for a few months now, which has made things needlessly difficult. Luckily, your performance in the interrogation threw her off the scent. Last I heard, she's in Italy chasing after Pavoni. Hopefully until she retires.
I'll get back to you later.
Okay. I think that's that. Then just look around, see if there's anything else. Not really. Almost fell there.
Yes, Celia?
So, Tyranny, huh?
You made your feelings about her quite known in front of everyone.
I'm just not sure.
About?
It's too convenient, her showing up just when she knows that we need her.
He'll believe she works for Pavoni still. Understandable. Rational even. But I believe her. Pavoni rarely makes it through 2 jobs with the same team.
Okay then, we'll give her a chance, but I'll be keeping an eye on her.
I would expect no less, Celia.
It's almost weird seeing you this far from Italy. You ever been to London before?
I must admit, I rarely leave the borders of my country. But
It's not that far.
Before, yes. It was quite a while ago. Negotiations that could not be done over the phone.
Also, you know,
How do you like it here?
what a heist person who should travel all over the world.
When you cannot come up with a nice thing.
Don't say nothing at all.
Precisely. But soon we will be done, and I'm going back home. Until then, I will do my best in the kitchen with the ingredients I can find.
That was kinda insulting about us, but okay.
When you said the taverna where you worked at as a kid was on the shady side of town, you meant it was for people like us, right?
More or less. The first stop for those just released, guaranteed to have familiar faces. Alberto, the owner, would set up jobs and bring the right people together.
I wish I'd asked you before. I'd love to visit the place.
I'm afraid that is not possible. Alberto refused the advances of a larger organization. And there was a fire. He was found in a ruin.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Grazie. I went my own way then. Just a boy, really. And started working for myself. And the rest, as they say, is history.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yep, I'm ready.
We have 3 hours before we need to go. We will use it to impart the basic knowledge of investing to you.
To Wikipedia.
Oh, joy. Here we are. Bleh. This is so not my crowd.
You've got this. Julia Prescott, a cocky young investor, and her business associate, Rupert Ward.
Keep an eye out for security systems. Good luck, Celia.
Hello there. You probably know me. I run the Akbites.
Got some high-end motion detectors and cameras here.
Get off work, gorgeous. We could get off together, you and me.
Come on in. Good evening, Miss...
Prescott. Julia Prescott.
Great, you can call me Miriam. Do you live in London or...
Sure.
Singapore, actually. Can't beat the tropics.
You're an investor, right? May I ask what kind of business you're interested in?
Biotechnology, laboratories and stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ah, there she is. My partner in crime.
Yes, there you are too.
Have a good time.
Now that we're both here, let's see what we need. Oh, Damiano, Do you mind me taking point on this?
Not at all. You're the boots on the ground, so to say. I will listen in and comment if needed.
All right. We need 2 key fobs to get you and your teammate through the security gates downstairs. You'll also need them for the elevators. The fob gives you access only to the floor you work on. The employees must keep the fob with them, so let's find a couple here.
Huh. The guy who came in before me runs the software company a few floors down.
Yeah, I heard him declare it all the way here. The next item on the list, security.
There are motion trackers and cameras around the elevator. That's gonna be difficult.
We don't have enough info on how to bypass them, so the elevator here is a no-go. That said, it doesn't hurt to get a key if feasible. Now, let's mingle, find out who works here, and relieve them of their key fobs. Remember, this is a high-class event, so try to curb your tendency to dash around.
Yes, sir.
I don't really dash around that much, but you know. Find the zone, find an alternative way in, still 2 key fobs, still a key fob for this floor.
The party hostess must have a key fob to this floor.
Your call. She's not a priority, so don't take unnecessary risks.
Yoink. Got the employee key right here.
Well done, Celia.
Oh, Dudley. You've dug yourself up from your hole for a change.
I can see the nerdy guy's keychain hanging out of his bag, but he's practically sitting on it.
Sprint ends tomorrow, you know.
Oh, are you serious?
I can't see. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Seriously, the dialogue carried up the prompts. Wow, game. Wow.
Hello.
And now we have to do that again. Oh my god.
Got some high-end motion
That
detectors
was
and cameras here.
some really poor design there.
We could get off together, you and me.
Come on in, sir. Good evening, Miss...
Yeah.
Prescott. Julia Prescott.
Great, you can call me Miriam.
Singapore.
You're an invest...
Biotechnology.
Oh.
Ah, there she is.
Yes, there you are too.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Now that we're both here, let's see what we need. Oh, Damiano, do you mind me taking point on this?
No, I can't skip this.
Not at all. You're the boots on the ground, so to say. I will listen in and comment if needed.
All right. We need 2 key fobs to get you and your teammate
I
through
know.
the security gates downstairs. You'll also need them for the elevator.
Why could I skip the other dialogues and not this one? So I'm not
Only
sure.
to the floor you work on. The employees must keep the fob with them, so let's find a couple here.
Huh. The guy who came in before me runs the software company a few floors down.
Yeah, I heard him declare it all the way here. The next item on the list, security.
There are motion trackers and cameras around the elevator. That's gonna be difficult.
We don't have enough info on how to bypass them, so the elevator here is a no-go. That said, it doesn't hurt to get a key if feasible. Now, let's mingle, find out who works here, and relieve them of their key fobs. Remember, this is a high-class
Yes.
event, so try to curb your tendency to dash around.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's wait for the lady to come about so we can pick hers.
The party hostess must have a key fob to this floor.
Your call. She's not a priority, so don't take unnecessary risks.
Yoink. Got the employee key right here.
Well done, Celia.
Oh, Dudley. You've dug yourself up from your hole for a change.
I can see the nerdy guy's keychain hanging out of his bag.
This time we'll wait, I guess, since
Sprint ends tomorrow.
they made the bubbles to cover the prompts, which is so fucking weird.
Serious?
Aw, this nerdy guy looks a bit out of his element. I can sympathize. Got Mr. Allerton's key fob.
Got the other one.
Okay, find an alternative way in optional. Why can't we move? Hello? What's with the Why? What the fuck is going on, game?
Hello, sir. Are you enjoying yourself? Anything I can help you with?
Oh, thank you. I'm good. This isn't quite my scene. I only came because apparently everyone wanted to see me.
That thing he's carrying is very altered carbon.
I work here in Act. I designed the algorithm most investors here use.
You designed Tiger? Wow. If the drinks weren't free, I'm sure you'd be set for the evening.
Got a nerdy guy here. Works downstairs. That's one fob.
Already got the fobs. Taking agency away from the player like that, it's not cool, by the way.
Ugh, this is a view to kill for. Hello. There's a ladder from a lower floor to the terrace here. A handy option for when we come back.
Alright, so we're all done. We just need to find the St. John. There he is. And pitch the idea.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a night of opportunities. The opportunities to make money, of course. I am Humbert St. John, and I'm here to tell you how Humbert St. John Capital Management can assist you. You are all people on top of your game in various industries, from investors to scientists. Eat, drink, and mingle and get to know each other, and then come and see me, and we'll talk. Your hostess today is the beautiful Miriam over there. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask her. Enjoy. Enjoy.
Alrighty. Fireworks. Cool.
Alright, we now have both of the key fobs. The next step is to get St. John to invest in Amrita.
Alright. Hopefully she got enough knowledge to convince him.
There he is, Humbert St. John. Final mark of the job.
So good to see you all again. Great that you could make it.
Been far too long, for sure.
Well, we do email twice a week.
Really, Emil? Do tell me when you can share a cigar via email.
Oh, hell, I have half an hour before they've drunk their inhibitions away, such as they are. Cocky little children who think they're hot shit for making a few million from a tech startup. They just pounce you starting to pitch something or other in mid-sentence.
Ah, there used to be more respect.
For sure.
Oh, guys. Are you actually trying to sound like every crap mob film out there?
Hello, I'm Julia Prescott. Could I have a moment of your time?
There we go.
Case in point.
Yep.
We're having a private conversation, thank you.
You don't just walk up to a guy of St. John's caliber. He eats junior investors for breakfast.
No pressure.
It's not as bad as it sounds. We just need to get an introduction. One of his friends would be a good bet.
Agreed. I'll try and find out who'd be suitable and willing. I'm clueless about biotech and investing, I guess.
Good. I'll work the crowd and see what comes up.
How would I select a target without knowing anything about them yet? Maybe a guy eavesdrops. Or something.
Piers, hello. How is the good doctor enjoying himself tonight?
Oh, hello, Miriam. Having a great time.
So this guy's a doctor, so he's a no.
Just now, though.
Oh?
Yeah, I met with some bright-eyed biotech startup people. Flashy concept, horrible research, unrealistic valuation, you know. Gutted their concept to pieces. Am I a horrible person for liking it? You know, that,
yes.
That slapped puppy expression?
You still did them a favor, though.
Alright. Not that guy.
Oh, hey. Mr. Dudley, right? Love your work on Tiger. Although it's a bit beyond me, I dabble. Yeah, you could easily code a naive algo that's gonna lose you a lot of money. Yeah, I tried it, and boom, sharp ratio of 4. Let me guess. You increase the time frame and... Exactly.
So this guy's IT analyst, okay. Where's the lady?
Allerton, you're a harassment shoot waiting to happen. As your investor, I'm telling you to behave yourself.
As the guy who invented Tiger, which brings you the big bucks, I'm telling you not to speak to me like that.
I've invested far too much money in your company to have you bollocks it up by being a creep. So, cut it.
I didn't get what he is, though. He's an investor. Do we go with the analyst? Or the investor?
Hi, Isabella.
I think maybe the analyst.
Tips from Humbert yet? Oh, no. I'd have to be quite drunk to take investment advice from
Can you stop with this?
Not that he's bad,
glitz?
the opposite. The Humbert is crazy, but his brand of crazy works for him.
Oh,
I keep my investments a little
she's
more conservative.
Conservative, so she's not gonna go for the immortality drug.
Duty calls. Hi, Isabella. So, got
any
good
tips
from
Going for the IT guy.
Oh, no. I'd have to be quite drunk
yes,
to take investment advice.
got that game. Oh my god. The game has some bugs.
But his brand of crazy works for him.
And it's months since it's been out, so
a little more conservative.
not great.
Oh, I do so understand. Duty calls. Hi, Isabella.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious, game?
No. I'd have to be quite drunk to take investment.
I can't even talk to him.
Not that he's bad.
We might need to redo that.
The Humbert is crazy, but his brand of crazy works for him. I keep my investments a little more conservative. Oh, I do so understand.
Let me see if I can debug it by going far away. Oh my god, it's still playing. And I can't talk to the guy. Great. I think I might need to restart. That's fantastic. It's quite the bug there.
St. John's private office, 1 floor up, where the terminal is. Can't see any obvious way to get up there, though. We have to figure it out later.
Duty calls.
Okay, one more time. Nope. Okay. I'll end the episode here and I'll restart the checkpoint and pick you up when I talk to this guy. For now, thank you for watching. As usual, feel free to leave a comment. Subscribe, like, you know the drill by now. I'll see you next time with more Thief of Thieves.